Okay, now we come to the final contestant here in the pitch competition. It's going to be ODworks. Ajay Dangi, the co-founder and the growth head for ODworks is here. Ajay, stage is yours.
Hi, good afternoon everyone. First of all, I would like to thank each one of you for coming in here, and thank you ATA for giving me opportunity to present my idea here. I'm honored to present my idea in front of you. So we are ODworks. Our journey started a couple of years back in India. We started this idea in India, and ODworks is an on-demand works platform. So this platform we have designed specially for the small to mid-sized business for their marketing and IT outsourcing. Our focus is that we help businesses to connect with the right service providers. We match them, we connect them, and we deliver the entire project through our platform. Our focus is that the small or mid-sized businesses get the most reliable proposals from the most trusted agencies. Do you know there are over 400,000 agencies globally, but even then 77% of the businesses are not happy with their last purchase. It is difficult for them to find the right service partners. I can start by sharing my example. Before ODworks, I was working on another idea, and it was a hassle for me to find a right development partner to even build my MVP. I reached out onto the platforms like Upworks, Fiverr. I put up a request on Google, LinkedIn. I reached out to multiple agencies. Some of them responded and most of them didn't even respond. Once I started having conversations with the agencies who kind of provided me, were interested in that, I shared my request and they started submitting proposals. It was a hassle for me to compare those proposals. The cost in those proposals were varying significantly. I tell you, a simple logo design can cost from $100 to $100,000. It's a very time-consuming process. Hiring an agency at times take 2 to 3 months, and once an agency gets hired, the entire project management happens over email, WhatsApp, or Telegram, and it's a very it adds operational inefficiencies. To solve all these challenges, we have designed ODworks, a platform especially for small or mid-sized businesses. It's a one-stop tool for all the businesses looking for the marketing and IT services. It starts from a discovery to the delivery of the entire project. We give them access to the vetted agencies. So once clients agree to work with us, we help in first defining a scope of a project. Once the scope of project is decided, we get approved from the client and we pass it on to our vetted agencies. All the vetted agencies on the platform are handpicked by us. We have done their background check. We have checked their references, we have talked to their clients, and we have seen their past work experience. So these agencies start bidding on the proposal, on the scope of work, and we vet those proposals. We make sure the costing on those proposals are market competitive, and if the prices are not up to the market standards, we don't pass it on to our clients. Client get the best 3 proposals. They can choose the best proposals from it, and they can approve, reject over the platform itself. Once a client agree to work with the agency, the entire project can be managed through the project management tool. They can have a conversation on it, they can have a messaging, they can share the file, they can approve. This gives a visibility from, as an ODworks platform, we get the visibility on the deliverability, the quality aspect of it. This helps us in rating both the client and the service provider. So this project is already live. It's very simple for the client. They just need to come on the platform, post a project, match it with the right service provider. They get the proposals over the platform itself. They can compare, they can reject, and entire project can be managed through our collaboration tool. So we don't charge anything from the client for this. We take margins from our agencies, and margins are between 2 to 30%. Some of our projects are one-time projects, and some of them are on a monthly retainer project. We have helped businesses from social media marketing to marketing strategies, email marketing, content marketing, website development, app development. It's an end-to-end platform helping small or mid-sized business for their all marketing and development requirements. Till now, we have worked with 37 clients from 4 different countries. We have delivered projects worth of 1.3 million from our 200 service providers. We have a retention rate of 90%. So 90% of our clients are coming back with more and more requirement. and sometimes we have raised up to 50% of the business's cost, like when they go out for a traditional outreach to any agencies. This is a huge market. It's a $400 billion market, and out of that, $120 billion is contributed by the small or mid-sized businesses only. It is growing at a rate of 9.4%, and 40% of it contributed by US alone. So we are targeting, like, by 20, if we are able to close around, we are targeting 24 million, and even if we don't close around, we are targeting 6 million by the end of next year. There are certain competition already in the market, like ODworks, Fiverr, Freelancers, Brief, but most of these platforms are seen as a platform to hire a freelancer, or it's just a listing platform. But what ODworks is doing is it's providing a one-stop solution for all small or mid-sized businesses, which helps in connecting the right service provider. We match it, we connect, and we deliver the project through the platform itself. So this is our journey till now. So we launched our project in December 2021. We started our operations in US last year. We have hit GMV of 1 million in Feb, and we are part of a startup-backed accelerator in New York. So there is some typos like March 22, Feb 22. So this was a typo which I did. It is March 23. But in the morning I realized, like, when you are building a startup, you just forget about the years. It's about the journey. Like, you forget about the years and you just keep on building it. So I kept it like that. And with the journey from now is like we are looking for hiring some individually in-house in the this month. We are bringing in some marketing person in-house. In terms of a go-to-market strategy, we are reaching out to the new businesses and also the agencies who can use our services. There are certain manual aspects in the products, like we are sending the proposals, we are vetting those proposals, we are defining the scope of work. In couple of months, we will start putting in investment that how can machine can resolve those things, how can we remove the human intervention in that. By end of this year, we are hoping that we will be revamping our more US business, and by next year May, we think like our contribution from the India and US market is going to be 50-50. So this is our team. My partner Japneet Singh, we are like friend from childhood. So he comes from the agency background. He started this company 14 years back, marketing agency 14 years back. In terms of education, like he couldn't complete his education because of some family issues, but he's an exceptionally talented person. This agency which he has built in India is doing a business of 2.5 million. Myself, Ajay, and I am a ex-Expedia employee, ex-Paytm, Hindustan Times, ICICI Bank, Infosys. So I have worked with a lot of businesses in the online space. I have grown the business. I have mostly into the business development side of things. Then we have a Mohit as an advisor. So he is a IIT Delhi IIM pass out, and he advises in terms of scaling a new businesses. Then we have a Nirmal Topiwal. So he's the product person. He have built few product-based company, HR tech-based companies in the past. This is a summary of us. So ODworks is a platform. It's a one-stop solution for all small or mid-sized businesses which are looking for any kind of a marketing or web development requirement. It's a one-stop solution. Some of the milestones, we have already hit $1 million of GMV. We have started operations from India and US. We are the semi-finalist in Jitex Dubai last year in Supernova Challenge. And so we also got selected to start our accelerator. So we are still part of it. We are working with them. That's based in New York. It is one of the top accelerator in New York. And we are looking for a $670,000. And also we are looking for some connections, references for new businesses. This is the company ownership structure. So me, Japneet, and Starta are the three company shareholder. And thank you so much. Any questions? So one first is, which he kind of identified, was the agencies can go direct with the client because we are charging commission even on the retainer basis. And so that's why we are working only with the small or mid-sized businesses, and the agencies are on the other side are mostly from India, and they are also of the size of 5 to 30 people because they rely that they are looking for some business development all the time. And if we if they start going direct, will blacklist them. And it's not a marketplace, it's a managed marketplace. So they will be getting projects only once we start sharing a scope of work to them. So that's the one challenge. And second challenge is like a lot of time we have seen this, people saying that it's not a scalable model. It's like a human intervention is there, so it's not a scalable, it's like a very service-oriented business. But I went to, like last week I was in a conference, it was in New York only. It was by Salesforce, and they were talking about how AI and machine learning is getting into the Slack, and they are launching the Einstein something competition to the ChatGPT. So, which made us thought like there are certain things which can be automated in this. So the manual intervention, like a scope of work, like if we have some machine learning which does on a predictive text kind of a model, it will help smaller mid-sized business to design the scope of work and can be approved pretty quickly. Then we have a proposal thing, like if we start having machine learning which can vet those proposals on the go, and they can provide, it can just check like what is the industry standards and reject those proposals which are above the industry standards, then you can kind of automate that as well. We have started asking some questions which we have to the ChatGPT, that what is that responding and how can we kind of include that in the product. So those are the two things which we are working on.
So the key thing I'm seeing is like it's more like quality control, I guess. You make sure like the consumer is getting the quality product from the agencies, I guess. You guys play the intermediary role, I guess, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, we are making, the platform is like adding a credibility, like.
It's just the platform, or you have on top of the people also manual, the human also intervene on the quality? Okay.
So yeah, we right now, so a lot of things, like most of the things are a little bit in the offline environment as we are a startup, so we are slowly migrating into the online space. We make sure the quality aspect of it, and it's a human involved. It is, so we kind of get involved in those discussions that what is the quality which is being delivered, the timeliness and the quality aspect of it. Yeah. But once the full-fledged product, like when like client and the service provider starts talking on the platform, then we'll have a visibility on the both side. And that way we can bring the credibility for the both client side as well and service providers, because a lot of time client also need to be credible, right? Service provider will always be working that if client is credible or not. So that will add value. That's the thought.
Yeah, see what I see is I think lately, this is a huge transformation in this space, the IT services space, and a lot of companies are popping up. I see like every state has like 3 or 4 companies popping up similar to this. So that being said, how are you going to keep yourself ahead of the competition? That's one. And two is, what's your gross margin or the net margin on this, like this service? I mean, this product platform you guys are looking at, so many in the long run.
IT companies are there, but this is a huge market, I'm saying. And we have thoughtfully kept it in a smaller mid-sized businesses, because that's a big market, and 99.5% of US businesses are small to mid-sized businesses only. And in terms of revenue margins and all, we are profitable right now as well. We are able to kind of bootstrap it till for last 2 years. And I can share it the numbers outside as well, but yeah, we are in a net profit. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Thank you.
Question here. Great idea, because I myself have used Upworks and Fiverr, and I'm not happy with them. But the question I have is, how much of your team gets involved? Because the more time you put, that drives your cost, right, in terms of quality. And the other question is also changes made between the client and the agency. How much do you get involved in that? Because that ties to quality in many cases. There's a misunderstanding of what the customer asks the client and what the agency is producing. What do you do there? What are your...
So, like in the beginning only when we launched this product for the market, initially 1 year we were just working on the agency side of things. We didn't launch it for the client. And the agency don't get onboarded every time. Like it's not like they come in and we get onboard them. We vet them, we personally interview them, we see their past work experience. And our focus is that like whenever a client is posting a requirement, they just get a 5 best proposals. It's not like for all the companies should be proposing that. So we are maintaining that ratio 1:5. Is there any other question, sir? There was one more question.
Yeah, a quick question. So you said you have operations both in India and US. So I'm very curious, what is your client demographic? Like what percentage of the clientele are from the US as of now versus India? Because I'm assuming all your agencies are Indian based, right? That's
all of our agencies mostly are Indian based, but some of the agencies, some of the companies ask for the PR services, and all that time we have to tie-up with some agencies in the US as well. Right now, out of the 36 clients, 9 clients are from India, from the US. And we have 1 client from Canada, 1 from Dubai as well, because we presented in Dubai GITEX and we acquired 1 client from that time. And most of the other clients are from India only. Yeah, but yeah, now we are, I moved to US 10 months back, and now the networking, meeting out to meet more people, getting to know more about the sales automation things. And we realized like this, for more client reach out, it's not like a manual intervention. We have to do some kind of a sales automation. We have to buy in some softwares. That's why our majority of the funding is going in the sales automation, at 26%. It's not, yeah.
And a quick follow-up. So what is the average ticket size or your
Ticket
revenue size
size?
per client?
So right now, like in India, we have acquired some big clients like Big Basket, Arvind Mills, and the reason those projects were big size projects because we did an ad shoot for them in Barcelona, and those were the big ticket size in India. But the thing is, the bigger the client is, it's a one-time project because they already have agencies at their disposal. But once a smaller client, then there is a repeat business. So in US, we are seeing the repeat business is coming. And in India, we are working with some big clients. But for the US, we are specially focused on small or mid-sized businesses, and our ticket size can go from 2,000 to 7,000 kind of a range, US dollars. Yeah. So minimum project size which we acquired in US was of $1,100, and maximum was 8,000 on a retainer basis.
One last question.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
From an agency point of view, why ODworks? Why you? Why not Fiverr?
Sir, see, if from the agency side of things, like agency, we are not onboarding all the agencies. It's just the selected agencies, and we kind of assure them that you will be getting some proposals. And they are 5 to 25, 30 kind of a team, and who are expert, and they can kind of provide the service. I can share by an example.
Yeah, we really have to go because it's 4 o'clock already.
Thank you so much.
That's a good sign. A lot of questions for you. So,
thank you so much.
You can always take it after the pitch here. And as usual, audience, if you guys have any questions, you can reach them using the QR codes there.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
A small award for you, Ajay. A small award for you for being the finalist.
Thank you so much.